I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected, not the goblins.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Last year what I got 1,000. Last year what I got 1 mil, all gone down to 1,000. Yeah, but if you can get last year, you know you will get it.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will finishing your attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Yeah, how I know you can get a dragon? Yeah. You can get a dragon with this.
High Wing, go!
Hey,
Past the High Wing! The castle must have been quite stately, Nest. High Wing, go! Revelio.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em.
I told you call me in 10 minutes, why you called? I told you first, don't lie, I'll smack you, your friends and
Traps. The lower would be useful if it wasn't on this stupid patrol.
Accio. Confringo. Repulso. Accio. Confringo. Repulso. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Repulso.
Wait, don't say that today you didn't take me out anywhere. Yesterday you don't.
No.
Don't even say it. Okay?
don't even say it.
Reductor! Expulsum!
You've made a great mistake.
Confringo! Repulso! Accio!
Where did I set my trap?
Accio.
I'm out for we have someone with nerve in our I've seen Billy Winch's thing.
Stupid. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Confringo. Mindo.
What have you
Stupid. Depulso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Always draw the short straw.
Accio. Confringo. Depulso.
Feel that tomorrow.
She has learned about
Confringo.
Incendio!
Reducto.
No! Incendio!
He's safe since we got
Depulso.
Incendio!
Confringo.
Thought you had enough! Incendio!
Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Mindo. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
What? Because I'm going. I'll send you if I want. I'll tell Bruno to send, I think, because I bought already.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso.
How many nipples? Mind you, I do have a knack.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo.
Reducto.
Expelliarmus.
Did I hurt you?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo! Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like,
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Potato! Confringo! Incendio!
The flames consume you! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
Come back here!
Capulso!
Take it!
Pathetic!
Confringo!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Incendio!
I can do this.
Feel a burning sensation.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Wow. Mama, you didn't make my chana. And the meat for the fish? The meat for the fish. Oh, keep it. I'll give the meat in the night. I'll give the meat for the fish in the night. No, I said I'll give it in the night when you come back. You take some if you want. Hello and welcome to the channel. And we are live once again, finishing off Harry Potter with whatever's left. Although we are left with a lot. So let's just dive straight in. Go meet Poppy. Come in, Ma. Should I go meet Poppy first? Yeah, Poppy. What's up, Poppy?
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Nope.
That's a good idea.
We should.
We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
About you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Just let me know if there's something.
It's 24. Let's go sack some stuff.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Binnigan and Dixie.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Inside.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Even more aggressive than I'd expected. Confringo! Defender! Surely that's the last of them. Aloha Mora.
Yeah, bin again.
Arresto momentum. Aloha Mora. Mine now, Demi guys. Oh no, this must be Mary. Confringo! If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio. Confringo! A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Depulsor! Confringo! Protego! Incendio! Depulsor! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
Wanted to die so I can probably cultivate a potion. Now I can kick their ass. I'm ready. Let's go. Very bad choice. Incendio. Need something else. Probably this should help.
Confringo! That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. These eggs must be destroyed. Glacius! Confringo! Depulsor! Defender! Confringo! Depulsor! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio! Confringo!
If that won't destroy it.
Revelio. Confringo. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Protego. Confringo.
Before I head here.
Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Defendo. Glacius.
Sneak up on me like that. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare!
Confringo! Half finished. I need to destroy all the exams. Depulso! Defender! Glacius!
Not this time.
Confringo! Depulso! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Definitely going to anger your parents. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
They do sound creepy though.
Glacius, Confringo, Defendo, Depulso.
This is the way. This is the way. 7 out of 12 sacks. I think 5 more sacks should be here. See, 1 sack is there.
Confringo!
Buddy.
Depulso! Defender! Glacius! Depulso! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Depulso! Glacius! Defender! Confringo!
8 sacks.
Revelio! Confringo! Can't let you harm Arrowshire any more than you already have. That's the last of the spider sacks. Glacius! Confringo! I hope that's the last spider.
Kept this for you, buddy. Ah, wrong.
Glacius.
Hey.
Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Repulsor.
No!
Confringo. Defender. Repulsor.
I need to.
Glacius. Confringo.
This.
Defender.
Alright, enough of you. It's been a pain in the ass.
Revelio.
Some potion. There is one box there, I see. Freaking goggles, I need potions, man.
Confringo. Revelio.
Buddy, give me potions. No. I'm 100% sure that was not the last of the spiders.
No, wait. That's the last one. She's angry.
And I can't even...
Glacius.
You can't see me, you can't take me.
Glacius. Protego. Life after that. Glacius, Confringo, Cabalso.
Sweat up. Stay in one freaking place. Get here. Under my boot.
Revelio.
Still not done?
Confringo.
Too much. Don't sneak up on me like that. Whew. Hope you were the last.
Revelio. Confringo.
You probably were. Myself some wiggle well potions.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Remarkable thing you did there, to say the least. Hey, careful now. You don't want to hurt anyone.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Heavy.
Remarkable.
Where is this guy?
Revelio.
Completed that errand for me yet?
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit, and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
thank you for stopping in. Be sure to visit us again soon.
Retrieving a certain friend of mine.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Accio! Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. 8 legs is simply too many. Revelio. Confringo.
Yeah, I barely started that time.
Revelio.
What's this, bro? Hot dog. Chicken roll. Who hit the stone? I'll give him Gali. I played Yakan. The caught. I have at least 45 more to trade now. Normal mons. My space is full, bro. What the fuck you want me to do?
Revelio.
What's the next quest?
Brittany, eat that red thing.
travel broadens the mind.
You're here. Brilliant. I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret...
Confringo! Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well,
Revelio!
Heads are better than one.
Its two heads are better than one.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Revelio may help.
Revelio!
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally. Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
Perhaps all three braziers need to be lit at the same time.
Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Let's look around.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here. Reparo.
I know. She was my aunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from.
Confringo!
There's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar.
Revelio.
Confringo!
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
What's wrong in the family?
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial. Revelio! Look at the gate and the symbols again.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. Revelio got to it first. Nice work. Confringo!
Lumos. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo!
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Revelio.
Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Nod to a references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. Another, not the welcoming sort, was it? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is trouble.
For my aunt's sake.
Not stop.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I just did one. You can do two. See if you can do one.
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is! I thought you knew me better!
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footstep. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready? I'm ready.
right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around.
Revelio!
May I have a look?
Revelio! What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit earlier. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Revelio!
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all...
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt.
Accio! Confringo! Defender!
After all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you. Be careful, won't you?
all that bit nobody. You didn't get paid. Like भाई गाली क्यों नहीं दिया गाली बोले नहीं बोलेगा तब से बोलेगा गाली देगा छोड़ा देगा I can't fucking use the spell bro. Fuck knows what is the thought of me. I heard I have a undo Mewtwo that is max power. Anything 5 plus 25 spell. What happened? I don't know how a undo Mewtwo that is 5 plus 25.
Away, Highwing! Away!
PvE में baby, PvP में take one. Waiting to learn this one spell this and fucking Avada Kedavra because they are one kill spells, so I just have to upgrade
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Faster, Highwing! Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Highwing! Go!
Yeah, bro, just like that. Fighting this.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
What? Why?
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Revelio.
What's that?
Protego! Vindo! Confringo!
I will make
Confringo! Crucio!
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
What happened? Again, more than 45 minutes, that's why I'm going to sit and crush myself. So. I don't wait 15 to 17 to bowl. I just told you to fly around. Till I start flying. I'm an asshole. Call that guy, Warren. I gave you the phone, you said that yeah. Stop now. Up there now. Up. Moment. 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 What? What? vehicle with the knapsack. Acquire a giant purple toad with the knapsack.
Accio! Confringo! Defender! Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Confringo!
Hello. आप मस्त में आप कैसे हैं बोलो हाँ हेलो
All flavors yeah, with the dark arts.
Accio! Confringo! Defender!
And no one to share in my victory.
हेलो हेलो हाँ बिग ब्रो कैसे हो चल रहा है ब्रो कब है 17 ना हाँ ब्रो आते हैं डेफिनेटली आते डेफिनेटली आता हूँ ब्रो डेफिनेटली आता हूँ ब्रो डेफिनेटली जरूर हाँ कुछ नहीं तो ऐसे ही गेम खेल रहे नहीं ब्रो ट्राई भी किया
Revelio.
अभी तो आपका भी तो स्टॉप हो जाता पूरा अभी एकदम फुल पावर हो जाता नॉर्मल और बताओ ब्रो
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
हाँ जरूर ब्रो ठीक है आप चिल करो मीटअप करेंगे फिर जल्दी सून अभी तो एक बार आपका होने का बाद ही उसके बाद ही मीटअप कर सकते ठीक है एंजॉय ब्रो कॉम्बो वंस अगेन आई विल मीट यू चलो बाय
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo! Defender! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Stupid one! Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Levioso. Assignment's all finished. Levioso! Faster, high wing! No need to race now, my friend. High wing, go!
go! Past the high wing!
What, bro?
High wing, go!
There's so much we don't know about them. So much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
It was out of the water. You talking thing. How did it out of the
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it.
Take that one, I mean. Can you get another one?
Pumpkins.
Oh, take that one, your friend.
Bombarda! Revelio. Accio. Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even one course. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Bombarda!
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Revelio.
indeed your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Bombarda! Revelio!
From a muggle claiming to be the mother of a friend of yours, asking me to afternoon tea.
Bombarda! Confringo! Really mastered that one, haven't you? Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send it out. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Revelio!
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanted it. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Confringo! Bombarda!
देखिए आता वन देख सकते हो वन हाँ तो उसमें हो जाएगा
Revelio. Bombardo. Revelio.
Brittany. क्या वो फिर से लिया अबे वो बात ही नहीं कर रहा फिर से कॉल कर वीडियो
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If...
I must...
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She cool?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal vial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you. But you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for
Revelio.
being during that rather awkward conversation.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
More like I'm just fucker. It's like one day in my journey I'll find you a fucker. Not knowing. Maybe he still hasn't realized the owner is dead. Never know. You're the dog. He travels every single day the train road. He catches a train, he catches a fucking
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Sometimes he waits over there, comes back from the same spot.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in which
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
No. The answer was the Deathly Hallows. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser... True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Did I tell you I've been in touch with the Ministry about the artifact? Still haven't heard back.
Beautiful.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. Here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you pay close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Bombarda, Confringo, Accio. Our visitor fell near the overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest. And Accio. Confringo.
The helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet. Gobbledygook?
Moe.
That's the best one ever!
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Ah, there you are.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and monks.
Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Accio!
Think you're clever, don't you?
Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo! Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
And it's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course.
Rescue? Huh?
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Steam powered, obviously.
Confringo.
They are not less than 6,000 rupees in the dressing station. And the bottle of the glass, that thing, 1,500. It's 15 in all. Only the glass. And I told him about this chicken. Who had the chicken, no? Basic chicken. I told him, I asked you,
I still can't believe we're inside every
Revelio. Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job.
Confringo.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago. Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Watch your step now. Why, as a grapple, you are.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematic. I'm gonna go. Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Who's there? Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Who's out there? Oh, little mooncut.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. Can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one bit. Hello?
Accio.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
Confringo. Accio.
You are much fun in the
Accio. Confringo. Protego. Defender.
You're making this.
Accio. Glacius. Superbot.
Far from
Accio. Confringo. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Glacius.
such arrogance.
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Glacius.
Oh, you alone. Not quite.
Accio. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Accio.
A miss.
Defender.
You can't stop us.
Crisis. Confringo.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it
Accio.
Clever.
Confringo.
Who is it? What was that? Even though I'm not alone. Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve.
Ah, you seem tired.
Somebody there? Hello? wizards will be defeated. I know I heard something that...
Little moon calf.
Bombarda.
You won't survive this, my young friend. Are you quite finished?
Kill spell.
Descendo.
That was meant to be.
Accio.
I will make you. How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Get away with that.
One less thing
Accio. Confringo. Leviosa.
I will have my revenge!
What are you watching, bro? Oh fuck, that episode again? Britain episode? I don't know, bro. It takes so long fucking one show for 2 episodes, 3 episodes I watched. How did you watch? Yeah, I watched, I know, I watched fucking one episode, was fucking before. Didn't you already finish this one? The second one. Wait, just let me finish this and I will speak. Then take me 5 minutes.
Bombarda. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
I'll kill it. I feel as though you're not even trying.
Confringo. Accio. Bombarda.
Itchy. Not right.
Levioso.
What are you doing? What is
Confringo.
Release me!
Accio.
He won't sleep.
How nice.
Leviosa.
Release me!
Wouldn't hear.
I'm still thinking what the fuck is seen in that island. I want to see what the fuck is in Biju Island. At the shrine culture fucking spirit.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Accio. Confringo.
Let your finger. You can't stop us.
Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Accio.
That was meant for me.
Confringo. Glacius. Accio.
Let's get this. How nice of this stuff.
Accio. Bombarda.
Just shoot right
Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
It does not belong in battle.
Confringo. Accio.
Get away! You're weak, human.
Glacius.
Human had a
Confringo. Potato.
Not quite.
Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda.
Try. A miss!
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Confringo!
Please don't do that.
Accio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Flexing with power, but yeah, that's the only flexes power.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl